Exactly. Game number 5 is here. And to introduce our player, spawning in the bottom left corner of the map, we find the last player for my insanity. It's going to be the purple Zerg player, Penguin. And Penguin is facing off against Senin, the green Zerg player in the top right corner of the map. Of course, playing for SForge. And, well, he wrote me earlier. He told me that he is extremely tired. He just came home today, like 2 hours ago or something like that, from the LAN party tournament that he was attending this weekend. But it does seem like he is still in pretty good shape. But we did have a 10 pool from Penguin come down. On a 4-player map as big as Deadwing. Okay. What do you
That's
think?
quite a risk, to be honest. It's a little bit risky, but he's gonna basically say, alright, this is Deadwing. You're probably gonna go for a hat first. And if I tempo with one extractor trick, I think that is, I'm gonna be aggressive with Zeglings and stuff. And even though this is Deadwing, and even though this is cross position and a hat first from Senin, or I think it's a little bit too much at the moment. I mean, cross position, hatch first, and sorry, spawning pool first,
Spawning pool
and
first, yeah.
a faster, yeah, and I guess it's gonna be quite a lot of hustle to do something.
Well, the good thing is for a temple on this map, especially if you get speed with it, to get your queens to the ramp of your main base, that is a pretty long distance, and there's not going to be creep there. So to get queens in position there, that is a pretty big commitment. And as early as this temple will hit, there's not going to be any units at that ramp for sure. So at least Penguin is looking to get a cancel on that third base. Well, he really wants to get a kill on it. But I don't think that most players at this level will let it. But Senin also going to go for his gas geyser now. And there's going to be his happy eyes from seeing the Zerglings move across the map. And he knows exactly what is coming. Spinecrawler is going to come up. He's most likely going to get a second queen immediately. Or he would get that anyway. But he's going to produce a lot of Zerglings to hold this off. Let's see if he's going to be able to hold on to that natural base. Because that would be a pretty big feat. Zergling speed is nowhere near done yet, and the Zergling count was equal, but still now a little bit in favor of Penguin, but the worker count for Senin already a little bit higher. It's going to favor him quite a bit, and of course Defender's advantage.
Yeah, most definitely. The Zergling count is a little bit bigger for Penguin, but look like with the queen and the creep for Zerg trader, Senin is gonna manage to push this attack backwards, but next wave is incoming. 4 Zeglings on the way with speed. For banning, sorry. And speed for the Zeglings. Not banning speed quite yet. But a lot of Zeglings. Once again, this Spankler is going to be so important for him. And Senin should stop. Oh, wait. Oh.
Maybe he's just going to run by? He's just going to run by towards the main base. Oh, this is pretty painful. One of the banelings was taken out, though. Oh, that could be a huge detonation. Split is decent, but the Zerglings are here too. And that's going to make everything a little bit harder than it really needs to be. Another Baneling does get taken out. Will he get this hatchery in the main base then maybe? That's the next best thing, of course. Queen is going to focus fire that Zergling once, that Baneling once again does get it. Will the Queen fall? Yes, it will. Queen in the natural also fell. The supplies are still even. Worker count is in favor of Penguin right now. Senin should be able to clean this up. Or will it? No, he's not going to get the natural base at least. And he's also not going to get the main base most likely with the reinforcing Zerglings.
Yeah, with the 2 Zerglings popping out. And oh, the Spinecrawler not quite in range, but looks like he will have to fight with the probes. But look at this. Penguin is on 1 base. Now he's going to take his 2nd base. He's gonna... And the most important thing I think that Senin did is instead of just getting a lot of Zerglings, he got queens. Now he has 1 on the map and the 2nd on incoming, meaning that he have double transfuses. Is so good for him. And no, actually he cancelled 1 of them, so he won't have as many transfuses as he would like to. But he's sitting on 2 bases versus one base at the moment.
He's going to outproduce Penguin straight up. That's kind of the point. And also those 2 Spinecrawlers at the front. This is, I don't think that Penguin did enough damage to justify this. Like, he did a lot of damage, but by the time that that hatchery finishes off Penguin, the first injects will have gone down on those hatcheries already. The economy is going to go up, and there's gas mining right now for Senin. He will be able to start that Zergling speed relatively fast, or he might just stack up a little bit more aggressive, because he knows his opponent's most likely not going to go for that for another big attack very soon. Zergling does get into the main base, sees exactly what is going on, and of course he wants, well, not even going to be useful to turn it into a Baneling, because one Baneling does not kill a set of drones. You're going to need two Zerglings for that, two Banelings. But Senin slowly starting his wall off. Do we see any transitions? We do see a lair from Penguin.
Yeah, lair from Penguin. Maybe he's gonna go for Mutalisk as well. I'm not sure at all. I mean, he doesn't have any gas at the moment. Only one gas
No.
being mined from another one being produced at the moment. And yeah, Senin looks like he's gonna go for this +1, maybe +1/+1 roach timing attack with just +2 roaches, as a lot of Koreans like to do.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, but
Wow.
oh, it feels like he's gonna go inside, not get the scout at all. Nice, once again, denying a lot of scouting. Like 6 or 7 Zeglings just wanted to pop inside the main base and see what exactly happened. Only one of them managed to go inside, but also saw nothing.
Yeah. And the Roach Warren is about to finish up for Senin. Wow, I really don't know what's wrong with my voice. I'm just not used to talking this much,
Yeah.
apparently. It's been some rough days. But the Roach Warren is now done. There's not a whole lot of money in the bank for Senin. That's a good thing for Penguin. Otherwise, these roaches could have just killed him straight up. Because Senin is now currently up 5 workers. He was up pretty much the entire game. Penguin is going to go for that Spire. Because they really want to get Senin to their knees with his own tricks. How he was able to defeat Raynor with that. But Senin is going to send his own Zerglings forward. They will get a little bit of scout going. And seeing that there are so many gases already taken, that should already tell him everything that
Yeah,
he needs to know.
yes, he's 2 gases, and I think really important is that he sees that there is no wall off or evolution chambers or anything at the front. Meaning that he might expect that there is some sort of Mutalisk play, because most definitely players will want to get the evolution chambers at the front to wall off from some sort of attacks, which could have happened most likely. So Sen did not actually read for this, and actually I think he reads this, and that's why he decided to just go for a counter attack. He doesn't really care about the Zerlings in his main base. He will clean them up pretty fast. So he's gonna go for a counter attack or strategy attack before Penguin has a lot of Mutalisk. And to be honest, he isn't supposed to have. He only has 4 Mutalisk just now in production.
That's
He doesn't have a lot of minerals. He might actually try to cancel those fine crawlers, but it's gonna be too late either way.
Before these roaches were arriving, before the Mutalisk started producing, it was 45 army supply against 7. There's just no army out on the map for Penguin, and I really have no idea how he plans to buy enough time for those Mutalisks to actually kill off all of those roaches, because he just needs time. And I don't think that Senin is going to give it to him. Those queens immediately being taken out, and look at how incredibly slowly those roaches are dying to this amount of Mutalisks at this point. And so many workers are going to go down. Continuous stream of Zerglings and roaches going across the map. The natural base should fall relatively fast. Would not even be surprised at this point if Senin would send some drones so he could start some spore crawlers in his opponent's base to buy some more time. But this is a one game for Senin. If he manages to throw this one, it's going to be the throw of the century. And even those bases, they're not going to make a difference here.
Yep, so he managed to get a second base. He might actually, no, actually he doesn't go for the main base, but he has a lot of Zerglings, and he will most definitely.
Well, he does clean it up, but the damage has been done. 14 workers against 50. That is pretty scary. And now, okay, the drone count for Senin is gonna go down very quickly right now, because there are 10 spore crawlers in production. They are everywhere, and don't forget, Senin is on 3 bases right now. Those mules still taking their nice time to get across the map in the end, cleaning up the overlords first, but Senin is still pretty much doubling the supply of Penguin at this point. And spine crawlers at the front. Hydralisk then does get started right now. Roach speed about to be done. There's just no no angle at which Penguin can get the damage done.
Yep, I mean, nice set of Spokeros being set already. The Hydralisk there was put a little bit too late, but it doesn't matter really. He can't really snipe anything, and Penguin being effectively on half a base even, I don't think it will matter as much for sending if you, for example, go to this evolution chamber. I mean, no +2 won't be. Actually, he's not gonna try to go for it. Repositioning, then repositioning. He's a Spikeroll, no transfuse available. Oh.
Yeah, but it does not even matter. Canceling that upgrade only means that there's more money in the bank of Zenin to produce more Hydralisks, and it did just finish up, so we should see those Hydralisks come down very quickly. And look at those Roaches gonna go for that attack once again. They're gonna get the kill or cancel on this natural base, because it's still gonna take some time for those Hydralisks to get those Mulas to come back. And there's the GG. Zenin takes another win. In total, now taking 3 wins. Yeah, Bastard getting one win, then being knocked out by Raynor, and Zenin getting the rest of the kills. So with the help of Zenin, SForge does beat my insanity.